Hey y'all, are you thinking about moving to South Carolina? Are you getting transferred here? We're going to be talking about the pros and cons of living in South Carolina. And we're getting started right now. All right, welcome back. Hey, we're Rodney and Ellen Lawless. We're realtors with Carolina One Real Estate here in Charleston, South Carolina. And we're going to talk about 5 pros and 3 cons.
We can only come up with 3.
To living in South Carolina. All right, so I'll do the number 1. Number 1 is the history. Obviously, when you think of Charleston, you think of the beginning of the Civil War. You think about maybe that this was the birthplace of one of the 13 colonies. And Charleston was established in 1670. What? 1670? That's old. But also, as a military spouse,
Right.
What are the things that you did?
So, as a military spouse, I opened up the map immediately, the paper map, and I looked at the geographical location.
And that's number 2.
That's number 2. It's an amazing place. It's easy access to so many places: Charlotte, Atlanta, Orlando, Disney, Universal, Jacksonville, and let's not forget, it's easy access to the mountains, which was so important to Rodney and I.
Yep.
So if you love the outdoors,
that's
a great feature.
And the geographic location leads to our number 3 con, which is the beaches. Because we're right here at the beach. We thought, we love the mountains, but we love to live right on the coast. So coastal living is amazing. Here in Charleston, we have 5 major beaches that are all public that you can go to. Folly, you have Isle Palms, you have Sullivan's Island, you have Kiowa, and you have Edisto.
Right.
Obviously, there's many more that you can get to. Those are the 5 major that are public, that are open. Very family oriented, lots of things to do here.
Yes.
And then that kind of leads to what the other thing we like to do. We all like to eat, right?
Yes, we like to eat. And Charleston, the Tri-County area, will introduce you to low country cuisine, which is like no other.
You'll be spoiled.
You will be spoiled.
You'll be spoiled.
Especially if you're a seafood lover. The shrimp here is amazing.
Amazing.
Yeah. And you have to try shrimp and grits.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I think the food here has raised our standards for restaurants because it's so amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a culinary hotspot. So
number 5 is the weather. So winter and spring is absolutely amazing.
And the fall is too.
The fall is great here too.
We get fall late though.
Right. And that's the benefit of having the mountains close by. Because you can go drive to the mountains. You can see snow there.
Good point.
You can see the fall
colors.
I mean, come on.
Yeah. It's
absolutely beautiful.
And the mountains are 4 to 5 hours away, depending on where you go.
And then you can drive right home and look at the palm tree in your front yard.
That's right. But we do get a late fall. It's typically when everybody else is experiencing winter is when we get our leaves. They'll be changing and falling. So it's pretty cool. So that's amazing. So we also have 3 cons. All right. So I guess I can go into number 1.
Yeah, because number 1 sort of goes with number 5 of our favorite.
Yeah. So number 1 con is ironically also one of our favorites, but the different side of it, weather. All right. Yes. The con of living in Charleston is the humidity. All right.
Yes. In the summertime, July and August.
I hear people all the time that come down here and visit. Oh, we have humidity too. And then they get here and they're like, good gracious, this is humid.
Good gravy.
So, but it is humid. But the bright thing is it's usually only July and August is the most humid months. But we have a lot of water. So you're going to find yourself in a pool or in the ocean.
Low country.
We have 2 huge lakes that are close by. So a lot of refuge to get out of the humidity. And we have air conditioning.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's the number 1 con.
That is the number 1 con. Number 2 is hurricane season. And I know we plan on doing a video specifically for military and what it's like to evacuate for hurricanes. So hurricane season runs from June till the end of November.
Yep.
And you know how, if you live up north, you know how snowstorm sort of brings a little bit of excitement, but you're dreading it? That's sort of what hurricane season is here.
That's
it brings a little bit of change. You're a little bit like, oh, something's different. But then you're like, oh, no. So,
yeah. But hurricanes, you track them real far out. So they don't come in. It's not like tornadoes. You know, tornadoes scare me. Hurricanes, not so much.
Which we don't have too many tornadoes here.
So anyway, we'll have another video on hurricanes, so keep an eye on that. So our last and final con is the traffic. Charleston has grown so much and so fast that the roads and infrastructure is just it's struggling to keep up. We've been here for 10 years and been here since 2011, and so we have seen drastic improvements along with the growth and lots of new roads and repairs being done. So it is getting better, but that does have to go down as a con because a lot of growth, but it's just going to take time for the infrastructure to catch up to that. So anyway, that's our 5 pros and that's our 3 cons. Yeah. And just want to remind you to subscribe, like, hit that little bell so that way you can get notified, because we're going to have new content coming to you every week.